My effing eyes. I am, to put it kindly, exhausted still. Um, you know, I'm running off about 5 hours of sleep, but I don't care. This is my priority right now. And yes, I did fall asleep at 4 a.m. Right as the match ended, literally. Like, I saw the final swing and then just dozed off. I was like, oh, okay, they won the game. But yeah, if you don't know, or you probably know better than I did, I had to rewatch. Magyar and Volkov actually won the second game over Isaiah and Ada. Um, so yeah, they kind of just moved past them, finally defeating Isaiah and Ada after Isaiah and Ada made a great upset. It was just a 2-0. It was clean, clean, simple, sleep, nothing too crazy. But now, well, where do you, what the hell? Power stance is better than defense. What's wrong with me? Look, the stats just look better. Okay. Well, as I was saying, we're actually going to get right back into, well, we're going to get right back into it. Next team we got is Thea and Bodvar. They're back on the board. So, it's going to be really nice to see again. These two are, like, stupid considering, they just lost. So they're on the winner's side, but they are the lower seed. They are expected to lose to Ezio Vector, which is another powerhouse team if you ask me, because I mean, you're talking about, a champion and just recently got 5th place in ones. Well, not recently anymore, but like a few weeks back, last tournament, he got 5th place in 1v1s, proving, okay, it's not fully fraudulent behavior. He made it to the winners semifinals. Fortunately, was unable to win after that, but he did have to go through the person who won the tournament. I think the person who got second in grand finals. So you can't really disrespect what he has achieved here. Now then, what I will say, so far this tournament has been crazy. Major upset after major upset after major upset. Just for reference, Queen Nai and Lin Fei are out of the tournament. They're the 2nd seed. They've won 1 game. Fate and Orion cleaned them up like they were nothing. Then we had Plague Knight and Cross taking out Dusk and Thor, who are the 9th seed. Zariel and Nyx, the 6th seed, getting 2-0'd by Moon and Interos. Team Moronix being the 3 seed. They're still in it. And after that, we haven't had another upset. But in losers bracket, Caspian and J.U. and the 10th seed beat the 7th seed Ragnar and Scarlet. The 30th seed Isaiah and Ada, who just lost and they're now out of the tournament, defeated a 14th seed Tesca Lucian. Mordex and Asuri, the 29th seed, beat the 20th seed Hattori Val. Moon and Interos have now upset both the 5th and the 6th seeds in this bracket. They're kind of just making a loser's run right now. A great loser's run at that. I guess it rained overnight. It sounds wet outside. Pause. But now, we got Ezio and Vector going up against Thea and Bodvar. It's going to be really good because Thea and Bodvar were a team that I was not expecting to do as great. In, Bodvar actually fairly consistent, legend, and kind of just we didn't really exactly see that as well. Immediately, Thea putting the hurt onto the opponents. Battle Boots proving that they are good, even though Tesca's out, We have Raptor proving that, if you can actually use them right. Kill says Orb, oddly enough. So Ezio's kind of just trying to prove, that he can get back its 12th, I guess, or at least be up for an All-Star. And the Cider coming out, Vector's just trying to prove that he can even be in the tournament, but right now he stuffs his own stock, and yeah, now it's 6 stocks to 4, just like that. Oh, and the neutral air catches. Gets the ground pound, gets in there. Oh, recovery from Ezio. Ezio trying to take back Bodvar out as soon as possible. Oh, Vector side sig. We see another side sig coming off from Ezio, but it doesn't connect. Now Thea with the lens as well. So kind of ground pound. Trying to alleviate some pressure off of his teammate. Can they get the stock? Can they get the conversion here? Down there and there. She's disarmed. She's the lowest person on the board. Oh, but Ezio's going to join her. Oh, and Ezio goes down first. The side air comes out, and yeah, it's just Vector and it's an unhealthy 3 to a healthy 3 in terms of stocks right now. I think if they can focus, if you just focus one of them out, you kind of just win this. The question is, can you do it? If you just start hyper-focusing one of them one by one on either team, this will work. Because, you know, you really just have to kill Bothalla and then focus on Thea. But Ezio also has to take little damage, and for red team, well, they did it great. The unfortunate part is they didn't really get any damage onto him. Oh, side air almost takes her out right there. One more will do it. She touches. Side air whiffs. Another one. This is so dangerous. Vector trying to keep his teammate alive right now. It's a tall order. Pretty much trying to take the brunt of the damage, but Ezio just can't get in. The down sig, the end sig whiffs, the side air whiffs. Oh my god, Thea. She makes it back. Okay. I actually feared for her life for a second. Oh, and there goes. There he goes. There goes Ezio. So far, game 1 not turning out like I expected at all. But this is great for Bothalla, right? I don't like Bothalla personally because I don't like hammer or axe. Just playing against him is cringe. Oh, and Bothalla goes down first. Oh, and the down sig again. What a move from Vector to clutch out the 1v2. And 700 damage coming out from the robot. Ezio still played his part though. Everybody having run 500 damage. Bothalla having 490-ish. 48. 48 is nothing to laugh at. That's like an average game of Brawlhalla in actual twos. Alright. Let's see here. Oh, Vector. It's kind of getting pieced up by both of them with the Philippines first. 2 swords on the board right now. Okay, they're trying to. I guess they're trying to focus on. Oh, but Vector's out of there. Bothvalla's getting his revenge. He said no. It's kind of shaping up like game 2 was. I mean, so far. And it looks like it's gonna be 6 stocks to 2. The way that this Bothalla just plays his sword. It's so weird to me that Bothalla doesn't place, because it's like you do this well with the sword and with the hammer, and you just don't place. And I don't mean in 2s, I mean in 1s. Obviously we see here in 2s as well, but it's just shocking to me how in 1s he does not place, like at all. I think the best he's ever gotten was like top 16. Oh, like 13th I think is literally his best placement, okay? Now it's up to Ezio to take the damage. Oh, ground pound, side air, yeah, they're kind of just only hitting Ezio right now, which is great for the team. Picks up a bow. Okay, immediately Bothalla starts working this hammer. See, like he just has the fundamentals, but he can't do it. He cannot do it. It's like watching Simple. Oh my goodness. Oh, and the down sig, it will disarm. Ezio does not make it back. It looks like red team's gonna go for a 4-stock victory right here because, yeah, Vector's almost gone. One more hit onto Vector, I think, and he's just gone. Like, Vector's gonna have to play a perfect stock if they want to have a chance at winning this. Just to have a chance, they need to get him down to the. They need to, like, again, hyper focus one player, get him out, and then just like pray that Ezio can cook without Ezio taking a lot of damage. But he's out just like that. It's all up to Ezio in the 1v2, and he makes it back. Never mind. Oh. Recovery. Oh, gets the side on Thea. Takes her out. 3 stocks to 1. It's definitely not winnable, but he got another stock on the way. Oh, there. The recovery whips. Oh, and the ground pound will do it right at the edge. Thea and Bothalla take game 2. Bothalla surging for 600. Whereas Vector had only 217. That's not good consistency, man. We want that consistency from you, bro. We already saw what you can do. We want you to do it again. We want you to continue to do it. This is like you in freaking 1s in terms of placements. First round exit, and then that's like what 200 damage means. You know, obviously, everybody's gonna have bad games, but like, you can't have horrendous games either. You gotta make the games close to the max. That's a 3-stock victory, and that was not close in any way, shape, or form of the word. Okay, and they immediately, wow, red team and blue team fairly even, but now, with that end sig, it's definitely not anywhere as even. The Nair, oh no, blue team is just kind of getting dismantled. Look at the way that they're just handling Ezio, despite him having a weapon. It's already on orange. Oh, he was gonna get the side air, but his teammate kind of sold it. Nair comes out, finally takes somebody out on the red team. But it might be too late. Ezio's already red. Ezio, what the hell are you doing on that second stock? Like, factually. I want to know, because you're sabotaging your teammate. That's what it looked like. And right now, you're about to go down on your final stock. I mean, Vector's doing everything he can, but, you know, can't do everything for the squad. I mean, look at him. He's pretty much got every stock. Oh my goodness. Mix it back. Ezio, just don't play. Oh, Thea does not make it back into that ground pound. Now they need a hyper focus. Ground pound. No team combination coming out from Ezio like you're selling. And then final stock, Vector. Ezio still yet to have done pretty much anything. Final star gets a couple of pieces off the chessboard, but the only way they win is if they take out Thea. They have to focus on Thea. If you focus Bothalla, that's not going to help you. And Thea's out, but so's Bothalla. Oh, he makes it back. Okay, okay. And Ezio's still hanging down there like a freaking idiot. Both of them are. What are you doing? You're not going to cheese another stock. Okay, this is completely winnable for the blue team. They're getting all the team combos they need. Ezio finally woke up. Finally did something. It only took 3 stocks for him to do something in Game 3, the most important game. And Vector closes the game out for Team Blue. They'll be facing off against Magyar and Volkov next round. And 632 and 532 compared to 478 and 484. This is a very even spread for red team, whereas blue team, Vector, just did better by a lot. And you gotta respect it. I mean, Vector was pulling it. He was doing things like hard. He was trying his hardest throughout the whole freaking third game. You can see it. He was like fighting and actually getting damage and doing stuff all the time. Ezio didn't wake up until, like, he did good damage, you know, the first stock, about 100, 200 damage maybe. Then you get to his final stock and finally did damage again. He finally, like, woke up, you know, won the set for the squad. But now Sidra and Petra are back. And I have a skin for Sidra, so let me put it on, actually. I forgot. I always forget about the skin. I have it equipped on my Petra, or my Sidra, but I just don't remember it's a skin. Alright, next we got Caspian. And Jaeyoon. Need to T on for a second, muffle. Petra and Sidra facing off against Caspian and Jaeyoon after back-to-back great sets. Still so shocked by Ezio and Vector to be able to mount that comeback. So finally, not an upset. Ezio and Vector still making the losers bracket run after beating the 12th seed. They were expected to win that. That was way too close for comfort, if you ask me. Which is exactly what I want to see out of a 12-11 matchup. I don't want to see a blowout between those two teams. And right now, Caspian just manhandling. Jaeyoon also manhandling. What is this? Jaeyoon and Caspian they're up 14 seeds. They're a top 10 seed. They're the 10th seed compared to Sidra and Petra, who are nowhere near that title. This is actually kind of incredible. It is like genuinely kind of incredible. I mean, just Petra's down to the final stock already. And this is dominating. I mean, Jaeyoon pretty much did all the damage out of Sidra. I don't know about this current stock, but he did the previous stock. Oh, looks like he's working on a 6-kill game. I mean, Caspian with 4 stocks. It's 2 stocks to 6 right now. I don't think this is winnable at all. Okay. Okay. Oh, but there was Jaeyoon. So they're just gonna have to play a massive tank game right now. This is damn near impossible to win. Oh, and Jaeyoon finally gets a stock. Oh, side air. He's trying to cover for his teammate. Yep. Oh, recovery. Eclipse. Let his teammate take the hit. Oh, she's, I don't know, she didn't hold on with there. Finally kills him. Finally eradicates him. Oh, there's Sarah. She makes it back though. Oh, on that side I will do it just like that. Caspian and Jaeyoon take game 1 with incredible efficiency. Incredible efficiency. They didn't even do 300. They didn't pause. They didn't even do 500 damage combined. Like, they were just a little off of 500 damage combined. 500 damage is what one player should have. They did less, like, they did less damage combined than Caspian did by himself. Oh, but in game 2, I guess they got their wake-up call, but it's still too hard because, you know, they're leveling up even harder. I mean, they're just interrupting. They're getting everything they need to stops. Oh, but, you know, blue team might actually lose the stock first. Yeah, this is a wake-up call for the red team. That's what that game was. Because, immediately seeing a higher level of performance from the red team. Oh my, wow, okay, I just jinxed them because that sidelight, downer, ground pound, obviously that's like a delay as well, but still, nasty combo for the kill. If they can take Jaeyoon out here, oh, that side tick might do it. No, not even 8 for Petra. Oh no, you gotta interrupt that right now. It was too late though, as now it's 3 stocks to 4, but of course it's an unhealthy 4. If you keep sending Jaeyoon off the side, eventually he'll die. Like that. Petra's gonna have to front load a little bit here, despite Sidra having the high defense. Sidra's out! She can't make it! I mean, she actually could have touched, but you know, that's how bots are. But Sidra's out! Oh no, this is terrible. Oh, this is incredible. Are we actually just gonna see it? Are we actually just gonna see the 2-0? Oh, Caspian overcommitted, doesn't make it back, it's a 1-on-1. But Jaeyoon has 2 stocks to play with and a sword. And great sword, which is surprisingly really good in ones. Because it just got buffed, so. I was watching Micro's video and that's when I found out, because I didn't really look at the patch notes for it. They're like, oh, well, yeah, great sword got buffed. And that's it. Sidra and Petra, a team that dominated their first set, ends up losing back-to-back. And not making it past the second round. Very unfortunate for them. The last one that we have in the second round, I think something that I did not anticipate. Hopefully they can still move on through their bracket, because if they don't, everybody's calling them frauds. I mean, Nye and Faye were already getting the tweets. They're already getting the hate. They were already getting called frauds. You know, one-trick wonders and all that. But yeah, this is gonna be even more difficult because Ember and Soul, y'all are the champions, man. You can't lose nearly as bad as they did, because if you do, it's over for your career. It's kind of just really that simple. It's just straight up over for your career. You don't want that kind of bad rep, because like, oh, it's like Vector essentially. Only you got a little further, because you know this is 30 teams. We don't have 64, and I have to buy more crossovers really, and just. If I just buy more crossovers, we will have 64 teams. And then we won't be getting guaranteed, you know, second round exits, when, you know, Nye and Faye clearly could have been first round exits. Nye, still having incredible games. I won't disrespect her. She had 740 coming into the tournament, like 743 to start the tournament, but then she just didn't get any. Like, she still had big games, but it didn't amount to anything. It was just empty stats at that point. So we won't be seeing a repeating MVP, and we might not even be seeing a repeating champion. Never mind the way that these guys are playing. They're trying to go for it. They want the miraculous losers run. Well, Ulgrim is Ulgrim, and that's cringe. He's just a walking wheelchair, so there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, Jala just... Wow. Great offense from Jala, and great defense from Ulgrim. This man's an actual wheelchair. I can't really say that, though. Zul's kind of a wheelchair, too. Cannon is nutted. Cannon is a nut, like, just do so much nutting on Cannon, it's funny. Oh, he makes back, okay. Oh, the interrupt. Side sig does it. Okay, blue team with the deficit. Not a big one, but a deficit. Actually, it is a big one. Ulgrim has more damage, and they're up basically at full stock as long as Ember doesn't get touched. Of course, Ember just could go down right now. Oh, but instead it's going to be Zol, but he gets the ground pound. Ember making it 3 stocks to 2. Of course, this could just become 2 stocks to 2 very quickly. Or maybe even 3 stocks to 1. Ember still invincible. Oh my goodness, Jala is out of there, and it's 3 stocks to 1. Oddly enough, Ember being the, you know, invincible one of this game. I think Ember has, what, 2 stocks taken so far? Like, maybe even 3 already. Like, her KO efficiency is still really high. Oh, that ground pound will do it, but look at his health. Teros could really, or not Teros. Zol could really just end it right here. Nair. Oh, side air. That side air will do it just like that. Ember and Zol take game 1. Once again, Ember was 700 damage and 4 KOs. Zol, 450, still playing his part. Ulgrim carrying Jala through that match as she, I mean, I can't say carrying too hard though, because Jala had a crazy pop-off, like out of nowhere, where she just destroyed Ember's stock, but didn't amount to anything, so. Yeah. Ulgrim, on the other hand, incredible defense led to them even having a chance again, despite them getting pretty much owned in the very first bit of that. And Ember just dies. That's not good. Red team kind of faltering already. And she just needed a little bit more of a challenge. That's all. Oh, okay. Nair. Oh, she makes it back though. I mean, Jala's already in KO per second. She has low defense, and there's a Zol on the team, so she has to be wary of Zol. Of course, Zol doesn't have the greatest of defense either. Oh, the end sig, and she doesn't interrupt. Jala might be next. Could also be just pretty much anybody on that team that's fairly injured. And now it's 5 stocks to 4. Of course, Ember playing her stock out in less than 5 seconds there at the beginning of the game. She's gonna put them a little bit on the back pedal because they kind of needed to be on the front seat right now in order to, you know, continue proving. It's 4 stocks to 4, but it's about even. Oh, might not be. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, this is fairly even. 4 stocks to 4. Interrupts. He was gonna get it. He was probably gonna get the serve. Oh, Endlight doesn't kill just yet. Side sig whiffs. Don't go far off stage. We saw what you did last time. I refuse to believe that you'll do it again. Just the Ulgrim. Okay, 3 stocks to 3. It's still a lead for the red team though. Oh, the downer sends her all the way down to Valhalla. Oh wait, no, Valhalla's heaven technically. Helheim. And he saves her for the extra salts. The ground pound takes her out. Ulgrim left on the 1v2 for a few minutes. Seconds, whatever, but he loses. Oh, and they save him. They're being extra toxic. They're being extra toxic. They said, no, we got this in the bag. Ember really did just want a little bit of an extra challenge. Of course, it's not. Oh, but it might not pay off. Zol left him at the one, left him the 1v2. This is winnable. He just has to deal. He just needs to KO Ulgrim. He just has to kill Ulgrim. A absolute cringe character. Oh, the Nair does it though. It's a one-on-one. I don't know who's higher seated between these two. Like actually at all. I don't think Jala's done any. I know for a fact Zol hasn't done anything, but I don't know if Jala has done anything either. That's the issue. Oh, ayo. And Jala clutches it out for her team. Jala, oh my god, Zol 700 damage that game. Like, yo, red team can just like swap in terms of high damage game. Which is crazy, but we're going to game 3, oddly enough. I would have thought that, Zol would have made the comeback, but now the sword is broken. I actually think sword might be top 1. Sword might be top 1 and 2s because it just handles players, bro. Like, not even Axe does, like, as annoying as Sword does with these bots. Like, looking at them, I would want to kill myself playing against this Sword. Because this Sword is just, like, emotional damage. Oh. Whoa. Hello. Okay. Ground Pound does it, and Zol gets the first strike of the game. Okay. Okay, he makes it back. I was gonna say, bro, get back. He had a dodge, that's why. And the side segment doesn't matter. The 1-for-1 is amazing. Oh, it makes it a 2-for-1. It's tied stocks. right now. Bothalla axe kind of looking really good. The double axe coming out from the blue team, not really working out as that bow is kind of just handling Jala. Oddly enough, the low defense legends keep fighting each other. It's funny. Oh, the ground pound. Does it get the nair? Oh, nair. Recovery? I saw it coming. I saw it in the future. I was like, he's going to recovery. And then right as I had that thought, he did it. Wow. Zol actually finishing that. Okay, 4 stocks to 2. Unhealthy 4, but, you know, this is still very winnable. I think as long as I don't get stuck in any 1v2 situations, Red Team pretty much has this game in the bag. And right now, Ember doesn't care about Lance. She said, oh, meta? Nah. Who cares? Actually, it might have gotten nerfed in the last patch. I didn't check the patch. I still know it's top tier for sure. Like, the weapon's still dumb. It's just it has insane amounts of priority, which, like, no other weapon has. Oh, this might be bad. Picks up the weapon. Okay, it's a little bit better. Ground pound, dare. Couldn't quite get the recovery. And light might kill. Doesn't just yet. Okay. Oh, Zol, you don't want to be stuck down there. Okay, Cider does it. This game's over. As Ember takes the final stock. The first seed stays alive in this tournament. They're not gone just yet. Ember having to pull out 653 damage. Again, they just swap. Jala 608 damage for her squad. Oh my lordy lord, my phone's at 6%. This is where I have my bracket. Why is there just a bottle of ice cream? Or not a bottle, of cup. Okay. Anyways, now we're going back to the top side. The team that actually upset the first seed in order to move on this far. And this is going to be the first best of 5 of the day, and of the tournament actually. We're going to be seeing a team that I was not expecting to do anything. I mean, yeah, of course, no disrespect to, you know, no disrespect to Sir Raptor. I mean, Sir Raptor is like the dude. He's the G. You know, the man, him and Ezio were doing great last tournament. They both got 12th, or 9th technically. They both got top 12, is what I'm trying to say. Can't disrespect them on that at all. Brax was a first, maybe second round exit. Like, I genuinely don't think he amounts to anything, which is why I was so surprised. But again, it was just, he just didn't have the right fit, because right now, Raptor looks like he's the perfect fit for him. While on the other hand, we have another team that was, they actually had somebody who had top 8, but they just didn't want to stick to a Bodbar. Oddly enough, we have Arcadia, who I just remember I have a skin for. But yeah, Arcadia was phenomenal last tournament. Her teammate was Bodvar. He was consistent, but once he started getting shut down, it was really just up to her, and she was pulling her weight while he wasn't. On the other hand, we have a exceptional teammate coming out with Nash. You know, somebody who didn't do anything with Core. And oddly enough, I think Core was another first round exit. I can check. And looking at it, yeah. Actually, to Ezio and Vector, they lost in the first round to get out of the tournament. So yeah, immediately we're going to see them scrap out though. So far, great start, doing great things. Of course, the signature spear of the champion right now. Call it the champion spear if you will, because that actually sounds kind of sick. Oh, ground pound. Oh, can't take him out. The dog fighter's still in it. That's an endless skin. Oh, the ground pound takes Raptor all the way to the left. Oh, Cider. That'll do it. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Okay, she makes it back. She does make it back. She is safe. Alright, Red Raptor. Trying to put the hurt onto Nash. Not really working out though. I mean, the champion's not somebody you want to one-on-one. The champion is simply not somebody you want to one-on-one. The man made it through losers and through winners, even though he almost did lose. I mean, Game 4 was an incredible comeback for Moonin, but she just didn't have anything in Game 5 to answer him. Pretty sure it was a 2-stock victory. It just kind of decimated her entire hopes and dreams. Yeah, Nash so far looks like the best individual robot. Oh, and Arcadia goes down, and red team turns it around, but they are heavily damaged. And they're just getting the 2v1 right now. Oh, the recovery. Couldn't interrupt the final hit. Takes still a great deal of damage. Recovery does it. Cider will do it, and that gives them a little bit of a chance to start getting some pressure, start getting some damage added up with 2 heavy weapons, okay? Can't really get anything done to Vrax as he just floats around. On the other hand, Nash looks like he might be out of the tournament soon. Or at least, you know, out of the winner's side because... Oh, but Vrax is gone. Oh, this is winnable. It's 1 stock to 1. It's incredibly even. Red Raptor just needs to win the 1v1 over the resident champion. He just needs to win. And so far, as long as he's doing great, he just needs to he needs to not let Nash pick up a spear. Hammer is still winnable because you have Orb. I think Orb and a Hammer is a good matchup for bots. I don't know about real life. I'd say it's a good matchup still because, like, you know, even with Hammer buffs, Orb is just like a little bit out of it, most of the Hammer's range. So, oh, okay. Okay, the Endlets are doing it, but yeah, just don't let him pick up a weapon, essentially, and, you know, you'll win. And it's looking like it's going to be that. Oh, but he can't make it back! Very unfortunate, but Nash and Arcadia with an incredible comeback. Nash having to do 700 damage. Unfortunately, Arcadia not able to step up in that game a little harder. Then again, Vrax also wasn't doing much. It was really just up to Raptor. Of course, Vrax losing his own stock definitely cost him about an extra 50, 60, maybe even 500, not 500, brother. Maybe like another 150 damage onto Nash. I don't know. Nash had a whole extra stock. And unfortunately, that kind of led to their victory. But yeah, you just can't beat the champion in a one-on-one. This is not, I guess, like, this is not a position you want to put yourself in. The man's proved himself twice. He's proved himself twice out of 3 tournaments. And in all 3 tournaments, he has top 8 placements. His lowest being 5th, so... like, you really don't want to go up against this man. He's seasoned. He's very seasoned. He's like adobo seasoned, like that good shit, you know? Okay, I'm gonna stop glazing now. Oh, Vrax with the turnaround the recovery! I know for a fact he was not expecting that, because he was hitting Arcadia first. I didn't see it coming. He hit Arcadia first to set it up, I guess. The bait. Oh, and she gets both of them right there, just like that. Arcadia takes 2 stocks in a very good manner for the team, but unfortunately she gets side-heavy Haymaker. Oh, hold on. Okay. Oh, couldn't get setter. Was a little too low for that. Oh, the N-Sig did not allow for any kind of shenanigans going on. He said, no, back up. Recovery, oh, the dare, the Sayer. I don't know why he would save, but the ground pound does it. Okay, recovery will do it. Blue team with the turnaround this time. Of course, it can easily turn to a loss. I mean, right now they're just putting on the pressure. But yeah, you don't want to let Nash get a signature spear. You just don't. That's not a good match. If Nash gets a spear, it's not a good match. You immediately saw the production you know, the property value of your team go down as soon as he did. And wow, Vrax is heavily damaged. I mean, if they're going to win this, they need to take Arcadia's stock right now. That or even just hyper-focus Nash and figure out how to, like, get some good damage on him because... oh, the Lance is definitely a move because it's working right now. Yeah, this is a best of 5 though, so they still have an extra life to, you know, play with. Oh, and they might actually have to use it because it's going to be a hard 1v2 to get. Even if he does take out Nash, which he most likely will not because Arcadia takes him out with 3-piece. Arcadia was 700 damage this time. They're just kind of swapping high damage games, kind of like what we saw from the previous winners, the champions themselves. So it's looking like a good team. It's looking like a championship team, obviously. I expected Nash to be great at the one-on-one. He proved that here. So he did warm up his 1v1s a little bit. Of course, Red Raptor. He's like a solid one-on-one legend, not, you know, At least from the bot's perspective, he's not like amazing or anything compared to Nash, who champion, 2-time. Obviously, eventually we'll see Nash probably fall up, but for now, you can say he's the GOAT. Oh, what a ground pound! And Raptor makes it back. This is not good. Arcadia was the one who fell. I thought it was Nash. Oh, and she immediately takes a stock. Right back. The wake up ground pound. The dare will do it. And now Arcadia propelling her team a little bit ahead. Of course, Nash doesn't care about his health. He says, no, the damage. Damage. He doesn't want to leave his teammate in the 1v2, but... Oh, the Sair. But yeah, he doesn't want to leave his teammate in the 1v2, but he's setting up damage onto Raptor right now. They're hyper-focusing Raptor in this game. Obviously, you know, Vrak's not going untouched either. He's still taking hits, but... Oh, and the side stick will take him out. Ground pound. Another side stick from Red Raptor. Doesn't pick up the spear. I think he has a spear prime. Yeah, okay. Oh, and the double ground pound will take Raptor out. Oh, and the cider. Wow, what a reaction from Nash to understand. Oh, my team's gonna do it first. I'll do it second. And get the stock. Oh, Raptor's out of there. It's all up to Vrax. Nash is dominating. Yo, we're seeing the champion come out right here because I'm not gonna disrespect Arcadia and be like, oh yeah, he's carrying, but he's doing a lot for the team right now on the second stock. I mean, pretty much most of his... Actually, no, because he did good on the first stock as well. Arcadia just took the stock. Oh, and that side sig will close it out in a 3-0 fashion. Nash and Arcadia are moving on. The 8th seed is moving on. That's not even the dumbest part. Red Raptor only doing 300 damage due to that hyper-focus game on him. They changed their playstyles 3 times. In the first one, it was kind of like a stage control match, I think, on Temple. Or whichever match was on Temple. They were playing this kind of stage control-y game where they would just not allow you to, like, you know, get too much, you know, they couldn't allow you to, like, essentially buy too much property, you know, get too much homes in there. No mortgages, nothing like that. It was like playing Monopoly where you just basically own the entire board. That's what they were trying to do. Now we got, oh, a team that I'm really a big fan of. I'm not gonna act like I'm not. I'm a massive fan of this team. Even though I don't like Britain, because, you know, this team has been very interesting to watch. But it's Britain and Amethyst, and guess who they're going up against? They're going against the only other team in top 8 to make it to the 3rd round. And that's Cassidy and Sentinel. Of course, they're not the only team in top 8. They're not the only teams in top 8 left. We still got the 1st seed down in the bottom. I think we also might have the 5th seed. No, Reno and Shang died. Then is it the 4th seed? We have the 4th seed. 7 seeds out, 6 seeds out, 5 seeds out, 2nd seeds out. The 3rd seed is the one that I'm talking about. Yeah, Team Moronic still in it. The only 4 that have high expectations left for them is Sentinel Cassidy, who really have no competition left in the winners bracket. Of course, I'm not going to discredit them and be like, oh yeah, these teams are bad, because look at that. Cassidy loses her stock from very first, and they're working on Sentinel losing his. Yeah, I'm not gonna act here. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and act like these teams aren't, you know, earn their spots for the most part. It's just like, you know, nobody that they know of as competition, nobody that they had faced through adversity and lost to, is like their competition. I mean, right now, Cassidy is basically about to die again, but she's trying to choose the stock, doesn't get it. We're merely gonna see the double hammer come into play. Of course, double hammer wasn't always working out the best right now. Cassidy being heavily damaged. We're not going to see a fully, you know, ready double hammer, but she was able to take Bryn out of it. Wow, Sentinel with the stock onto Bryn. That'll put blue team in the lead despite them having a deficit very early on. Especially because of Cassidy. Cassidy putting out a lot of hurt onto Bryn early on so that, you know, Sentinel can clean that stock up. We're immediately seeing the team setup with the side sig. Sentinel's all the way off the far right. We might see Cassidy come next. Sentinel goes first, Cassidy comes second, and just like that, both of them losing their stocks at the exact same time. This is very good for the blue team though. Can't really get, you know, too many interrupts. Of course, double axe is a pain And because of it, Sentinel's out before, you know, Cassidy can even pick up a weapon, almost. Like, they pretty much happen at the exact same time. But regardless, the double axe is too strong, just simply too strong. Bryn and Amethyst are going to take game 1 convincingly. Amethyst 635 damage. Sentinel not getting to play that last stock at all. But yeah, I'm not going to act like, you know, these teams didn't deserve it, because they 100% did. I mean, you know, the 28th seed upsetting throughout the entire bracket, that's insane. You know, you were supposed to lose to Reno and Shaw. I did the math. Like, yeah, you're supposed to lose to Reno and Shang and then just, like, lose again. That's your expectations, but you've completely flipped that on its head. And now people are going to expect things out of you. Even if you, you know, lose in top 12 here. They're going to expect things out of you because, you know, you're destroying every team, basically. Like, last game was just complete turnaround and destruction. This game so far, it's looking like blue team might take it again. Oh. Can't get the stock on Amethyst just yet. Oh, she makes it back. Wow, Bryn almost dead there. Insane. Nair takes her out. Both of them heavily injured. But so is her. So is Bryn. Oh, and he's going to lose his stock there. Oh, wait, no. Okay, she makes it back. She didn't overcommit. Kind of trying to find the damage on somebody. I don't know who. Cassidy being pretty awkward right now. Oh, the downside comes out. Oh, and she's not making it back. Amethyst down to her final stock before her red teammate does. But luckily enough for her then is that they don't have a lot of they don't have a big window for 1v2. Pretty much just like they died around the same time. Of course, Cassidy, the most injured on the screen, but soon to be Amethyst, so she might just go. Of course, now Sentinel finally being taken out. Oh, and that Nair. Oh, and the side stick does it as well. They have a chance to 1v2 right now, or 2v1. Can they propel enough damage on the Sentinel again for back-to-back games? No, the side stick comes out, she's dead. Immediately seeing blue team adapt to their playstyle. Oh, ground pound, double hammer. It's going to be hard to, you know, be able to deal with. Cider. Nair. Kind of playing with their food right now. Cider does it again. And that will be it. Oh, they save. They save. Cassidy potentially throwing away the game to save. Oh my god, they really want the snare kill because... oh no, they might have actually thrown the game away. Never mind. Sentinel being able to clutch that out for Team Blue. Cassidy, I don't know what the hell happened to you, but yeah, only 300 damage. Sentinel stepped up heavily this game. Of course, Bryn did as well. Amethyst dropped by about 200 damage, which is still big, you know, it's still a good game. 450. Like, that's still a good game.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
Compared to Cassidy, it's a great game. That's like a whole extra stock that you could be taking there. 150 damage? Hell yeah. Oh. Alright then, okay. Oh, that side might actually, yeah, Bryn's out. Wow. I was looking at Amethyst and like Cassidy, and then I just see, oh, Cider, Bryn's dead. Can't kill him with a down air. Yeah, they're just getting a lot of 2v1 opportunities. Of course, if someone goes down here, which he will, gives red team a chance for a power play, and instead, it's just going to be Bryn front-loading for Amethyst. Oh, the down air takes her out. Another 1v2 opportunity, and they're going to take a good amount of damage with it. Oh, stomp side sig! Yo, Bryn's almost dead from that. She literally almost died from that sig alone. That's insane. Like, if she was a little bit more damage, she was dead. Okay. Immediately, we're going to see Sentinel trying to cook something up against the Cannon Legend. Alright, now it's 1-1. There's still at least 2 more games. At the very least, there's 2 more games after this one. Or, including this one, actually, because it's game 3. Oh, the recovery does it. Cassidy, somehow living on this first stock, finally perishes. Sentinel left in a 1v2, but it's not exactly the worst because, yeah, he can just do that and send Amethyst all the way to the top. Of course, he might lose his stock right here to Amethyst herself. Oh. Oh. Oh, and the cheese stuck on the Cassidy. Oh my goodness, Bryn coming in clutch with that one. Coming in major clutch. That might actually be winnable because of it. Before it was like looking not too healthy. It was not looking winnable at all. But Cassidy is just taking hit after hit. Sentinel's gonna have to front load. Sentinel's gonna have to play anchor. Oh, they can take Bryn out right now. Oh, they do! What a side-air read from Cassidy to understand. Oh, she's probably gonna try to hit him. Oh, but she might be gone, and she is. It's a 1v1. I think Sentinel might actually have the higher placements between these two. I know that Amethyst is usually like second round exit. So is Onyx though, and she's top tier. So. Oh wow, and Amethyst, a clutch play, a really clutch play at that. Going up 2-1 against Sentinel and Cassidy. They might make another upset. Once again, 600 damage from Amethyst. She's averaging around 580. Cassidy's still pulling her weight, still doing good. It was just that second stock that completely just got annihilated. That kind of ruined their whole game. And then taking like 60 damage at the very start of her last stock also. It was kind of just the fact that like Cassidy out of nowhere got destroyed and shut down and just humiliated. That really set the tone for that game. Of course, now it could all be over right here, as right now blue team taking more damage. And red team is up 2-1. So okay. Oh, can't kill this yet. Oh, get the setup. Sider's not enough to kill. Not yet. Double dare over there on the bottom right side. And he chokes the stock. Cassidy's the only one on 3 stocks once again. She prefers the hammer, as we've seen, even though her blasters are probably in elite status. Just kind of avoiding as much damage as possible. And it's working out. The 1v2 master apparently coming out from Sentinel. As he just took like 2 hits at most from Axe, of course. That's pretty much like 7 light attacks in terms of damage, but it's still good damage. Of course, Bryn, her stocks, cheese, despite her being the healthiest on the board. Now they're gonna focus Amethyst with the double hammer. Oh, the recovery! Oh, couldn't get the dare. Makes it back, down air. 4 stocks to 2, of course. I don't know what Cassidy's doing over there. What the hell are you doing down there? Oh. This might leave opportunities for 2v1. Never mind, he makes it back. And, Sentinel not really getting 1v2, or pretty much turning this into a 1v2. He makes it back. Oh, ground pound. There. Okay. Not looking too good for the red team at all. Despite them having won, in a clutch fashion last time. Oh, Sentinel trades 1 for 1! And the Sidesick does it! Blue team forcing game 5. 480. Cassidy doing the most damage on the team, of course. Amethyst still doing great damage. 508 being her lowest. Actually, no, 450. Being her lowest, but like that's still average damage, that's still great damage. Or good damage, my bad. Great damage is like 500, and then elite level damage is the 600 damage game she's been getting. Oh, and immediately Bryn taking a lot of hurt. Oh, but Sentinel, what's going on with Sentinel? They're kind of hyper focusing Sentinel. They said no, we can't let you live because you're always living, so if we remove the dude who's always living, we clearly will have a better chance at this. Even though he did die last time, but that was of his own choice. He could have made it back. He just said, you know what, I'll 1 for 1 here instead, and set us up better. Oh, the recovery barely killing. Okay, ground pound. Let's get the recovery. Double nair. Okay, another nair. Oh, the ground pound. Side air. This is completely different from all the previous games. Finally, red team having a good lead. Usually it's blue team starting off with a slight lead or a good lead. But oh no, actually blue team might turn this into a deficit really quickly because I just realized Bryn's health. This is not a good lead at all. They kind of need Bryn. Bryn just needs to stop taking hits. That side will do it. As long as Bryn can just not take hits. Oh, but the stop turn might kill him himself. Nope, okay. Oh, the down air and 1v2 for Amethyst. The ground pound sends him all the way to hell. Down air. Oh my goodness. Amethyst is going crazy. Amethyst is carrying the front load. Okay, they're working on some kind of damage team thingy going on over here. I can't really tell. They're hitting Sentinel a lot though. That much is confirmed. Okay. Oh. Committed to get Sentinel. Oh, the side sig. She doesn't have enough to make it back, does she? Oh, she has the dodge. Okay. I thought she used it. Okay, and the downer will send Cassidy out. Oh my, this is all but loss for the blue team. As red team with Bryn and Amethyst, they clutch it out and upset the 4 seed. 651 coming out of Amethyst. What a way to win it. No disrespect to Cassidy though, she had 600 herself. Damn near at least 588. Great damage there. And now for the most disgusting team comp of all of them. I hate it with my entire being. I don't care what you say. I hate Sir Roland. I don't like Diana. But it's okay because they're going against another team that I dislike. They're going up against Barraza and Thatch. The reason I dislike Barraza Thatch is because, like, I don't like Barraza because, one, Cody Travis is, like, a joke. He freaking won. Okay, wow, he won BCX when Axe was meta. Crazy. It's like what he's supposed to do. You know, obviously that's still an incredible performance, but like, yeah. 2, just Axe. I hate it with my whole being. Blasters I like, but Axe I can't get behind at all. Though I do have this really cool skin for him because I was like, honestly, I could just buy a skin for like every legend in the game eventually. So. Might as well. And yeah, I have multiple skins for a few legends. Like Ragnar, obviously, you know. Prestige skins I have multiple of. Oh. Oh, and the double KO on blue team. Red team still incredible. Despite them having a lot of troubles, they're still somehow the only ones here. At least, you know, who they faced. I was shocked to see them not, you know, lose. Because, if you don't know, they faced off against Moronics and 2-0'd them. Close 2-0 though. Could have easily gone the other way. And now red team just kind of following and continuing this lead as they try to take Thatch out of the game. Out of the game for a few seconds, let's say, to clean up this 2v1 over here, and they do clean it up as he doesn't have enough to make it either. And just like that, down to final stocks for the blue team in game 1. Looking like they're gonna falter, you know. Also, I just like to say, red versus blue, like last time Sentinel and Cassidy faced off against Bryn and Amethyst went back and forth. It was literally a pendulum. Red team, then blue team, then red team, then blue team, then red team. So far, it's looking like red team's trying to make, you know, a different. We've seen a 3-0, a 3-2. We might even see a 3-1 here. That's like the most Diana thing ever. At least when Diana, before she was losing, you know, in game 5s, because she literally cannot win a game 5 to save her ass. She was constantly losing game 4s, or constantly winning game 4s. She was winning them so often that she even beat Jaeyoon in 4, I'm pretty sure, in the first tournament. And the thing about that tournament was Jaeyoon was undefeated in game 4s and in game 5s. Throughout the entire tournament, Jaeyoon was undefeated in game 5, and he only lost like twice in game 4. Or no, wrong. He always lost game 4. But then, you know, he finally won games 4 and 5 against Diana. So, He was undefeated in Game 5, though. I know that much. Like, the man never lost a, a 5-game set. Because he went to 5 pretty much every time. And, made it all the way to winners semis. And then made it all the way through losers grand finals. Oh. 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 Hold on. Hold on, Thatch. Thatch, what's happening? This is 6 stocks to 4. 6 stocks to 3. My dog might have freaking peed on my blanket, so I might have to kill him. But finally taking Roland up. But now you gotta work on Diana. They do that. Roland left in the 1v2. More of a 1v1 as what just happened. Barraza is actively throwing the game away because he just took his own stock and now Thatch is out, so yeah. Left on the 1v1 aerial. I don't really know what else to say. They're kind of just fighting it out up there. Oh, no, they're on the right side. Nair. Nair. Disarms. I just realized. Nair again. And recovery will do it. Red team taking a 2-0 lead right now. They barely combined for like 600. They might not even have combined for it. No, yeah, they combined for 596. That's like your average Amethyst or Zol or like pretty much any Canon Legend game, to be honest. Outside of Sidra, she's not really prone to high damage. Average Azoth game. Sheesh. Well, I guess team damage does like... I guess damage doesn't really amount to anything. It's like Azoth and Rayman, They died. They just died. Oh, shoot. Oh, and the recovery still takes him out, and just like that, red team looking to work on a 3-0. Of course, I don't think I've seen Roland make it past the second round in once. I could just be wrong, but I don't remember casting him in top 16. Oh, and the end light sensor far left, but she did touch. Side light, she still touched. Oh, all the way to the right side is Barraza. That's almost out on the top. Playing a great defensive game right now. Might actually be able to take these stocks first. And they do so far. Blue team kind of turning it around. Doesn't get the down sig, but they do get the Sarah. Oh, and the side air reversal, lightning guy, and all the way to the right. Oh, and the sidelight Sarah coming out from Roland. It's between Diana and Thatch right now. Who can stay alive longer? Thatch takes Diana out personally, but the issue is somebody just fell, and it's on the blue team. And it's not Thatch. Yeah, this looked like a 3-0. I don't know what happened to Barraza, but he's kind of just choking it. He said, you know what, this is about as good as I want to get. I'm tired. I'm tired. I don't want to keep going. After winners, I'm gonna grab breakfast. So we'll probably be back in like 20 minutes after winners is over.
Red team wins.
Maybe by that time it'll be lunch, because these sets are taking a long ass time, I'm not gonna lie. So they combined for 1,000 this time. Good. But unfortunately, Sir Rowan and Diana combined for about 1,100 as they 3-0 their foes. Oh my, I forgot about this team. I always forget about them. Artemis and Mako. are actually going to be facing off in the winners bracket. They've already done much better than they did last tournament, so hats off to them. Because I know for a fact they did not do this good. On the other hand, though, they're going up against a team that I was not expecting to be here. Like, I was expecting them to be, like, gone already, like yesterday. Or last night, technically, but like, yo, the fact that they're still here kind of just proves that they're actually nice. But it's Kaya and Koji. Yeah, I was really not expecting Kaya and Koji to be here, especially because they faced off against Nai and Faye and beat them after beating Jala and Ogrim. Like, at all, I was not expecting this team to be here. Of all the teams left in the bracket, not these guys. Not at all. Like, I was genuinely expecting it to not, you know, be like this, but it ended up being like this. So, yeah. Immediately, as we're getting into it here, I mean, Artemis and Mako, oh, the team combo, but the ground pound hits both of them. Gets reversal, doesn't allow for anything goofy to happen to them. Of course, Mako on the right side doesn't live, but neither does Artemis as she gets N-sigged by Kaya. Or was it down-sig? I think it was N-sig. Whatever it was, Kaya makes it back, and he's going to continue to put on the hurt. Oh, the down air will turn her. The down air. Oh my, look, the down air will take her out, and immediately as I say it, so does Koji goes. What? So does Koji goes. So does Koji go. Okay. Koji is also, you know, has also lost his stock. And Kaya taking a lot of damage now. Of course, Artemis and Mako both in a deficit. Not a major one, but a pretty sizable deficit. There, recovery. Oh, side sig. I'm looking at Artemis because Artemis like kind of just had like a little bit of good damage going on there for a bit. Where she was just getting untouched, despite being the most damage on the board. Oh, but Koji might go first. I jinxed it. Artemis will perish first, and there goes Mako at the same time. Koji with a double KO. Nice. Ground pound. Gonna keep them in the air. Down air. I don't know what she's doing, but don't homie stock again. You lost the game because of it last time. Side air. Okay, clash. And Light does it. Oh, the down air coming out. Okay, double dare. Kind of just staying as high as possible to not get hit by anything. Very smart choice of movement. Oh. Whoa, Koji's out. Kaya's out. Red team, what just happened? What? Okay, red team with a clutch play. And of course, Artemis taking 4 stocks. Mako, 518 damage. Still great. Nobody did below 500 damage. Nobody even did 500 exactly, so. You know, the lowest we had was 511, then 518, 575 coming up from Koji though, still proving he is better than Kaya, honestly, oddly enough. Maybe Yumiko wasn't the fit, as we saw, Yumiko's out of the tournament already, was out since the first round, whereas, you know who is still here, and that's the Shogun, or whatever, or the Ronin, whatever the hell that freaking, Ronin Shogun even, whatever the freaking name is of that skin, he's here. And he's still performing the best, even though Kaya, a meta legend, is on his team. So yeah. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Recovery doesn't hit. Oh, dodge are still avoiding any hits. Nair. Oh, and a recovery again. Side air. Downside doesn't connect. Recovery whips. A lot of whips attacks, but the side air does it. Okay, down air, nair. Does get the recovery, down there. Ground pound came out a little too early. Oh, she doesn't make it back. Kaya makes it back okay. That looked scary for a moment. I was gonna say, if Kaya doesn't get hit at all, and she doesn't make it back, I'd say red team still has the lead in momentum. Down air. Of course, red team has done some great things before, but it's gonna be a tall order even for this team, considering, look at Artemis's health. Her damage is very high right now. Oh, that recovery will do it. Blue team getting a full turnaround from game 1. They said, no. We were supposed to be up 2-0. We'll make it 1-1 though. As Kaya and Koji take it. Koji taking pretty much most of everything. Kind of just like, just doing better by a lot. Nobody else even had 400 damage. Koji still performing the best out of pretty much everybody. So, gotta give credit where credit is due, and credit is due right here. Oh, game 3, we'll have to see who will have the momentum going into the other person's losing. You know, who will have the momentum going into game 4? And in game 4, it could just end. So, oh. So far, we're looking at a pendulum, of course. Red team with a clutch play against on Demon Island. So, oh, the Ensig! What a read from Koji. Koji's playing his heart out. Koji's like actually just playing his heart out, man. He's going crazy. Oh, the recovery takes him out. Jinxed him, but like I'm not wrong. That dude's just performing really well. Artemis is faltering. The more this set goes on, the worse and worse she's getting. She's like the Diana of this tournament. That's funny because Diana and Rowan, I'm pretty sure, just lost. No, they just 3-0'd, my bad. Let's say just won, but I was thinking about, again, when Diana and Taros were a team and just got first rounded. Oh my god, it's down to final stocks for the red team. This should have been a 3-0, that's what they're saying. They're saying this should have been a 3-0. We'll fix it. We'll make it right. We'll make it a 3-1. Kaya and Koji finally. Kaya losing her first stock. Koji losing his second stock. Trying to work on the stock of Kaya right now. They can hyper focus her long enough. You know, oh, Artemis makes a misstep and that misinput or misstep, whatever you want to call it. And she's out too. Oh my gosh. Artemis and Mako they might not even be in winners for much longer. Kaya with 571. Koji with 502. Still probably having the most average damage out of everybody considering in every game. You know, he's done really good. I think he had 475 in the first game. So like the dude was doing great in pretty much every one of these games. Game 4. Question is, are we going to see red team force 5, or will they be making the losers bracket run that they've never made before either? So far, the winners run is great. A stellar performance from them for sure, considering how well they did. Luckily, if it wasn't for 5-game series, they would have already been down there. I might make that change next tournament though, because it still took me 4 hours just to do 2 rounds. So, yeah. Might make it so the only top 8 has, you know, best of 5s. Right now, these teams are fighting for. This is the last team fighting for a guaranteed top 5, by the way. Guaranteed 5th place. That's what they're fighting for. Making it top to top 6. My bad. They're freaking studded like a hoe. And the sword bow comp. Oh, if there was a little bit of extra stage, that might have been the stocks for both of them. Can't get the downer to go, and it's 4 stocks, 3 stocks to 5. This is not looking good. This is not looking good for red team at all. Red team is wilting. They're struggling a lot. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. It's not Jover just yet. As soon as Artemis goes, I'm gonna say it's over. I'll be honest. Like, as soon as Artemis dies, if she dies, I'm saying it's over. And it's looking like it's Jover. It's Jover! Blue team definitely in the power position, of course. This isn't completely unwinnable. Oh, and she lives. She has another stock to play with. Get as much damage on the Koji as you can. Oh, but Kai comes in. The double recovery. Oh, the Nair will do it. It's going to have to come down to the Greatsword or the Unarmed. You pick which one you want. But right now, Koji not allowing too much damage to be put on the Kaya. And the Ensig. And the Nair. And the recovery doesn't kill all the way up top. The Ensig again. The pressure that he's putting on Kaya with the neutral air. Double Nair, but neither of them hit. The recovery still not enough to kill. This is practically unwinnable. This is unheard of, seeing, you know, somebody win this, and of course it won't happen this time as Kaya celebrates with a side 6. She gets the final stock of the game. Look at that, 700 damage from Koji almost. Yeah, pretty much Artemis just didn't play as well as the rest, so because of it, you know, they failed. But yeah, that's the last set. So for now, before I take my break, in winners semifinals, on the top side, we have Nash and Arcadia, the 8th seed, the lone top 8 team, facing off against the 28th seeded Bryn and Artemis. Just for a little bit of reference, you know, the teams that were here, Nash and Arcadia had beaten Razoth in 2-1. They beat Sidra Petra 2-1, both two great teams, surprisingly. And then they 3-0'd Raptor and Vrax. On the other hand, Bryn and Amethyst, they 2-1 Reno and Shang, a top 5 seed. And then they 2-0'd Thea Bodvar, a team that was actually pretty good. And then they 3-2'd in a very clutch game 5 over Sentinel and Cassidy to get there. On the other hand, we have Diana and Roland, the 19th seed, going up against the 15th seeded Kaya and Koji. Just for reference, Kaya and Koji beat Jala Olgrim 2-0. Nai and Faye, the 2nd seed, they beat the 2nd seed 2-1. The 2nd seed isn't even in the tournament anymore though. And they beat Artemis and Mako just now 3-1. Whereas if you look at the other team, Diana and Roland beat Teska and Lucian in an upset 2-0. And then they beat Team Moronix 2-0. And then they beat Thatch and Barraza 3-0. They have yet to drop a single game. They're the only team left in winners that haven't lost a game. They're the only team, I guess, in the tournament left to have lost a game because, you know, loser's bracket means you lost a set, which means at least 2 games. Wow. What a way to go. But yeah, I'll be back in give or take by like, you know, 30 minutes-ish, probably a little bit longer. Yeah, we shall return and we'll start the loser's bracket top 16. I just read Overwatch Red reviews. There was a link to Paladins, bro. That's like actually insane. Paladins getting more love than freaking Overwatch for once. Well deserved too, because Paladins was better. Paladins was better and it came out earlier. It was just not as popular. Oh shoot. Alright, we back. And why did I forget he's the third newest? Like, what's... Am I stupid? Actually, I just might be. We have Fate and Orion going up against... Oh, shoot. Plague Knight and Cross. Right, I forgot. Plague and Cross is like a duo. That I always forget about them for whatever reason, despite them being like amazing.
3, 2, 1,
Okay. I'm getting into it very simply. Right now, this is loser's bracket, so yeah. This is loser's bracket. Oh, and the Cider coming out from Plague now, but he doesn't make it back. Yes, he does. Never mind, he gets the dodge at the perfect time. Wow, okay. And Cross might be gone. Cross is gone. Wow. Fate. Good game. Good, just good movement, I guess, around Cross in order to bait him out off of the offstage and, get that hit on him. The down tick to save his teammate, but it's still not enough as she perishes instead. Plague Knight, the only one left on 3 stocks right now. Oh, the ground point gets interrupted. Oh, and the ground will send him all the way to the left side of the Helheim, but he doesn't make it back, so they don't really have to worry about that. Oh, the side sig got interrupted by the end light, actually. Can Cross make it back? No. Oh, he has his dodge. He makes it back safely, and the side sig immediately putting out an effect. Cross putting out a hitbox instantaneously, being very good for the team. I think he wouldn't have made it back if they would have just not hit that cider. Oh, and Orion. Orion, he's back, okay. I was actually fearing for Orion for a second. Would have been terrible to see that. I mean, Orion, I'm still scared for, bro. Oh, and he's gone. It's 4 stocks to 1. Immediately, we're going to see the dominating screen from the Plague Knight, and Plague Knight takes himself stock out. He says, you know what, Cross, you can do this by yourself. Your elite defense helped us out once before. You can do it again. Literally, without Cross's elite defense, it might not have even been in this position, as Scarlet and Ragnar could have actually been winning. Oh, man, the cider takes out Cross, but will that be enough? Maybe, maybe not. I don't think it will be. Oh, down air. Side sig doesn't connect. D-light, down sig, the down heavy, but the end light will take him out, and Plague Knight and Cross take the game, only, having 2 damage in difference. Only Orion playing a bad game that time, oddly enough. Orion being the highest seed one here, so yeah, it's pretty odd.
3, 2, 1.
Right, Fate and Cross. My bad, Fate and Orion kind of got to wake up here. That was a great wake-up call. Orion was already locked in, but I can't say the same for Orion. Orion definitely struggling, as he kind of just can't find his footing in any moment of the set. Oh, a good ground pound to the side there. Orion yet to have positively impacted the game for the team, I'd say. Okay, gets a little bit of breathing room, gets the first stock, never mind. Immediately as I say it, he does something very good for the team, takes out somebody who's not that damaged. Kind of puts his team in a little bit of a better position. I won't say a lead, because their healths are reflecting that they'll still lose their stocks first, and it'll be 5 stocks to 4. As I say, it's 5 stocks to 5, soon to be 5 stocks to 4 if you ask me. Question is for what team? Because Fate's survivability has been very good, surprisingly. Despite only having about, what, 4 defense? Oh. Okay. And wow, what a ground pound. Makes it 4 stocks to 4. We didn't have 5 stocks to 4 for too long. Of course, Caspian being the most damaged, and Triller doesn't kill yet. Oh, but that one will do it. Whatever that was, I think it was a cider kills. Oh. Again, red team with a bit of a deficit here in terms of damage, but not so much on the health. Or not so much on the stock department. Okay, hold on. Neutral air. Okay. Ooh, in the ground pound. And the nair. And he's gone. But so is it. That is an amazing 1-for-1. That is like the best position you could possibly give your teammate. Able to cheese the stock even though he lost his. That's still a worth a trade if you ask me, because he was red, deep red. He was beetroot red. Being able to take that stock will immediately put the team in a better position. Of course, Cross still has to convert into a win. But so far they're literally one stock away from moving on. Whereas, you know, Fate is playing her tournament stock. Potentially. And right now it is looking like it's going to be like that. I mean, when was the last time we saw Cross get hit? There we go. Ground pound. Ground pound again. Just avoid him. The recovery! And Plague Knight and Cross are moving on. Cross able to convert with an 800 damage game. I think that's the second one of the day. 800 effing damage. Oh my goodness. 684 coming out from Fate, but it still wasn't enough. She was not able to put on enough hurt. She almost got it, but unfortunately she overcommitted a little bit too much, and that will result in Plague Knight and Cross making the upset, moving on to face Sentinel and Cassidy in top 12. We'll be seeing that shortly, but for now, we have to watch Moonin and Taros return to the stage, please, because you will be facing off against a powerhouse of a team known as Team Mironix. Talking about a team that's still in the tournament and is a favorite to win the whole thing, so you can expect great things out of both teams here, as Moonin is the highest individual seed, having a second seed in the, in terms of ones, she's the best player on the board. Of course, Taros, nobody to laugh at. He's alone their top 8 placer. Whereas on the other hand, we're looking at a great duo team that got 3rd place and almost made the reverse 3-0 comeback, or you know, the reverse or 2-2. I don't know. Made a comeback though. The point is, they almost made the comeback over a team that's not even in the tournament left. So they definitely have less competition in terms of, you know, who they have to face. But right now, Taros just sidelighting his way into Onyx's heart because it's working, and the downer comes out. Mirage taken out. Neutral air does not kill Onyx yet. That survivability from Onyx showing right here. The defense, but not enough when Taros pulls out the nair. Taros right now, kind of power playing. Oh, the nair hits Moonin. Okay, Taros. Before this, Taros was playing a very great interrupt game, but right now, Taros is kind of just playing the I'm alive game. And now it's 3 stocks to 4. Of course, a healthy 4 as well, so this is now looking the best. Oh, the downer. And another one, but he doesn't catch the recovery. He makes it back. Oh, but Onyx doesn't make it back. The 1-for-1 is amazing, but unfortunately, Onyx is the healthier one. Honestly, Mirage would have been a better 1-for-1. But Taros playing out of his mind right now. The only question is, can he make it? Yes, he can. Now he just has to avoid as many 1v2 situations as possible. Oh, and he loses his stock there. That's a great way to start it off for the blue team. Everybody's got a clean stock. They just have to avoid, you know, taking too many hits from Taros, because Taros can pretty much win the game off of cheese alone. Okay. Recovery. Taros, one more hit. One more hit and blue team secures the game 1 win. Side stick didn't do it. The delay whips. Side air. And it does it. Just barely. Mirage and Onyx will be taking that one. Mirage, 578 damage. Taros, 560. But it's the difference between Moonin and Onyx. Moonin did not get to play the game. Onyx, she was a little subpar. But still, for the most part, pulled her weight. What are you doing?
3, 2, 1, roll.
Okay, we're going to go to Demon. We're going to go. Really? Okay, we're going to go to Demon Island for game 2. Maybe this, you know, no platforms at all might help out a little bit more. Maybe they'll need more platforms to go to Small Enigma. Right now, you know, I'm thinking no platforms isn't looking too good because Onyx gets all the free room in the world, and the Nair immediately taking Moonin out. Moonin still not allowed to play the game apparently, and Teros loses his stock. Oh, but Onyx is next. What a ground pound from Moonin. It's all up to Mirage right now, the only one left in stock. Oh, and Moonin, she doesn't make it back. Mirage with another stock taken. It's 5 stocks to 3. Of course, an unhealthy, there we go, 4 stocks to 3, but it's still healthy. Well, now it's more healthy, so that's even more dangerous. Moo! That's not good. I don't know why I said Moo. I was going to say Moonin, because Moonin was the one who sent her all the way to the left. I was just kind of sticking silence just to make sure that I didn't say something stupid. But yeah, Onyx is down in her final stock. And she's immediately getting pieced up by the Teros Moonin combo. Oh, the delay. Teros sent far left. Right now, it's all up between Mirage and Teros. Teros with the sider. Mirage with the Onyx with the recovery. It's between the bird and the gargoyle. Oh, the downer. The ground pound doesn't hit, but the sider to get the catch the recovering Moonin, and it's a 2v1 for Teros. Again, this is much more playable. Onyx, the higher defense legend, just needs to get taken out. Pretty much anything does it, I think. Like in terms of signatures, I'm not talking, you know, regular attacks. Oh, but D-Light, side light, they can't get the side zig. Doesn't get it that time either. Oh, doesn't get the team combo. He's avoiding good damage. Nair is disarmed. Sider, dare again. Oh, might take out Moon. Nope. Stop saying Moon, it's Onyx. And he takes out Onyx. Oh, and he disarms the Sider. Picks up the weapon. The Sider whips. Nair. Oh, Sider. Oh, and the Sider again. Teros with the amazing comeback to force game 3. 769 damage. What is going on? So let me get this straight. We just saw 800 damage. And then now 760 something damage. And a comeback from Teros. What? Yo, Teros is like actually insane. The man's a dog. No peer. Or I guess now no Zen. Dude is, he's that guy, you know? He is that guy. And looking at it again, blue team actually with the deficit now. Maybe that, you know, losing that 2v1 is going to be a momentum killer. Because they were playing so evenly throughout the entire game. As opposed to last game where they were definitely up in the lead. That almost went up in flames that time too. Oh, and immediately we're going to see the red team take a good lead here. Oh, they can't kill just yet. Ground pound. Does get the recovery. Down air. Ground pound. Down air. Ground pound. Side air. Sider again. Moonin makes it back. Oh, the Ensig. Doesn't get the Sider. Mirage needs to stop taking damage. Okay, Onyx sent all the way off the far right. She doesn't make it. Neither does Mirage. Is Team Mironix going to be out of the tournament to Team Moonin and Teros? Is the Mironix dream dead? Because right now it's looking like it's dead because it's 3 stocks to 2 or 3 stocks to 5. 4 stocks to 5. They need to figure something out. They need to figure it out quick because if they don't, they're out of the tournament. Side sig, Tero's getting pieced up here on the top side. And the recovery! The team combinations are coming out, but they're going to need more than just a few. They're going to need pretty much every team combo in the book they have left. Sider. Trying to get this damage on the Moonin. If Teros perishes, it's going to be very good for blue team. Oh, in the neutral air, but... Oh, this is so close! And then down air! It's dumped to Moon. It's up to Onyx. 3 stocks to 1. Can Onyx make the comeback? Oh my, the team combination coming out right now. No way. There's too many team combos going on the screen right now. And she's disarmed in the down air. And the neutral air will do it. Moonin and Teros take out the 3rd seed. It's over. The Mironix dream is dead. They're going down in top 16. Unfortunately, despite them being a great team, Moonin and Teros were just better, and Onyx could not touch them at all at the end. What a great clutch from Teros, giving the momentum to their team, and a big swing of momentum at that. That was definitely a pop-off chip moment right there. Holy, what the heck? That was insane. That was just insanity. That was great. That was grade A gaming right there. That was like clean. That was just perfect. That was like actually perfect. I don't really know what other way to describe it. And next, we got Etienne Vector facing off against Magyar and Volkov. It's another team that I really wish wins, so I really hope Magyar and Volkov do well, because they're kind of my only hope of a team that I want to win. Actually, no, Emberzol's still here. Emberzol is the only team in top 8. Oh my god, Emberzol is the only team from the top 4 left in the turn. Oh no, wait, Cassidy and Sentinel are not dead yet. They're one of the like 3 teams in top 8 still alive. The Moronics dream is dead. The Nye dream is gone. What other dreams are gone for the fans? The Reno Shong is gone. The 9th seed is out, the 10th seed is out, the 8th seed is out. There's so many seeds that are just out already. Oh, and it looking like, oh, they can't make it back. It's a 2 for 2. Still even. Recovery. Oh, it does get the down switch. Ground pound. Whoa, Magyar, he's gone. That ground pound was ambitious as hell. I don't know what the hell he was going for there. Okay, stomp, side light, side sig, nair, ground pound, doesn't hit dare, recovery, and that will take him out. 3 stocks to 3. Fortunately, blue team with the lead because, you know, Volkov just doesn't get hit. Also, because high defense Magyar. It's kind of the reason why he got 8th. Oh, but Magyar's gone! It's a 1v2, Volkov a healthy 2 stocks, now less healthy, but still fairly healthy. He just needs to figure out the damage. He needs to figure out the key. What can he do here to win this? Oh, definitely avoid that side sig. That would have killed on touch. Okay. Oh. Hold on. He's still living. And the sider will do it. Ezio makes it back, but just barely getting his dodge back. Down there. Ground pound doesn't hit. I think he needs to pick a weapon. Ground pound again. Down air. Cider whiffs. Oh, Ezio makes it back. Unfortunate. Magyar and Volkov just 2-0'd, and now they're just getting handled by Ezio and Vector. It's like the craziest thing. Oh, that doesn't kill just yet. Down air. Side stick gets interrupted. The other side stick just whips. Oh, the down air. Oh, the ground pound, the recovery, and it kills. Oh, he tried to go for some kind of move, but Ezio and Vector take game 1. Ezio didn't play the game, but neither did Magyar, so it was really just Volkov and Vector, my bad. Just playing the game. Which was odd, because Magyar is top 8, and he was just choking stocks like they were freaking... He was choking on stocks and just losing them. They had a great lead coming into that, and then he just died and made it so much worse. But immediately we see, you know, Magyar stepping up a little bit, doing a lot more damage there. Side air. Compound. Magyar taking a lot of hits, but no damage, basically. Okay. Alright, wow. Certainly a connection. Side air. Just a lot of clashes going on this left-hand side. They really don't want to fight on the right side, apparently. They're just all just bundled up right here. As I say it, though, Magyar. Oh, Magyar still can't lose his stock. It's 6 stocks to 4, and it's unhealthy for both sides. More healthy for the side with 4, though. 5 stocks to 4. Volkov going in there, alleviating the pressure, making it a 1v1. Oh, and the recovery kills. D-Light doesn't have enough, but that is Vector. Ground pound doesn't do it. And Volkov cheeses his stock. It's 3 stocks to 3, but it's an unhealthy 3 if you ask me. For red team. Okay, let me stop with the bars. These are terrible bars. Okay, down air. Almost anything kills here in terms of Ezio. Okay, down air does it, just like that. They get this 2v1 opportunity. They're not really getting it though because Vector's just cooking. Vector's just frying right now. Vector is doing amazing. Just kind of avoiding as many hits as possible. Takes out Volkov, and it's another 2v1 this time for the blue team's Magyar. And the Cider will do it, but he just needs to take Vector out. Fuck, man. If he can take Vector out, it's actually over. And he focuses Ezio! Oh, Vector taking himself out! Vector had overcommitted on that right side. Now Magyar just needs a weapon. We know for a fact Magyar is the higher seed. Ezio hasn't top 8 a day in his life. In the end sig, it doesn't even matter because Ezio and Vector are just better. They're the higher seed and they 2-0 once a... No, never mind, that was Magyar Volkov. They 2-0 Magyar and Volkov as if they weren't a good team. Look at that, 600, 400, like, yo. These aren't bad teams. These are just better teams. I don't know what else to say. Like, Vector is secretly the sauce. He's secretly him. Because he stayed alive for so long on that final stock to the point where he didn't die until the very end. But by that point, it was already over because Volkov was gone. Think about that. He outlived the 2 stocks of Volkov. That's crazy. That's actual crazy. And next, we got Caspian. I don't know why I did that. We got Caspian. And we got Jaeyoon going up against... Oh, nice. Ember and Zol. So, the defending champions. One of 2 teams left. Top 8 losers bracket. There's only 1 team in top 8 left in the winners bracket. So think about that. That's Nash and Arcadia. Of course it's Nash. Of course it's Arcadia too. They were... Oh yeah, Arcadia did top 8 in ones. Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, she's actually viable in ones too. She top 8'd, I'm pretty sure. Hold on, I'm checking a second. Where's Zol? I'm blind. Alright, I'm gonna make sure that I'm not stupid real quick and check if Arcadia has top 8'd.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
Alright, they're gonna get into it. Yeah, Arcadia has a 7th place in ones. So yeah, like, Arcadia is actually a good player. That's why I was like, oh yeah, right, Arcadia is also great at ones. The champion and the 8th seed. Obviously, I don't think she got that last tournament in ones. Pretty sure she got the previous tournament with Ragnar, so... I'll check in a second because I also have to set up the bracket for, you know, ones eventually. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. There. Recovery comes out from Zol. Blue team with a slight lead. Oh, what a ground pound from Jaeyoon. And, you know, oddly enough, we're talking about a team that has, I just realized, I just remembered about it. Caspian, somebody who placed 4th. Ember, somebody who placed 4th. Zol, somebody who has yet to prove themselves in ones. And Jaeyoon, somebody who got 2nd place and then just, like, got fifth and then frauded in the most recent tournament. But yeah, like we have a lot of top placers here. We have 3 top 4 placers in ones, and in twos we have the champions with 2 top 12 placers, like ninth place guys that are still powerhouses nonetheless. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like these guys don't know what they're doing. They're all great. It's just it's hard to think about how great they are when the only team that I can say has had more recent placements is Ember. Ember has she has a Grand Finals MVP. She has a 4th place finish in ones, obviously after her second round loss in after her 4th place loss, and she has 4th place in ones after winning a tournament in twos, and right now she's left in the 1v2. She just needs to take Caspian on. This is winnable. Oh, but Caspian's gonna make it hard as he has the guitars equipped. Oh, Delay, Dare sidelight. Oh, Delay doesn't get the recovery. Sword sider, my bad. Almost does it. Gets the downer, but she doesn't touch, and Caspian and Jayun take game 1 over the resident champions. 626 coming out from Caspian. Everybody having 500 damage, 509 being the lowest. This is a very interesting game so far.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
Oh? Oh. Okay. Oh, good. And the recovery takes him out. Just like that, the resident champions are down 2 stocks. 6 stocks to 4. 5 minutes on the clock. 1 minute going through, and already Ember's looking unhealthy. This is not looking good for the blue team. What can they possibly pull right now to even have a chance? Because they just can't take him out. Oh, the Sightseer gets interrupted by the end line. Okay. Priority is like stupid. That'll definitely not kill. Wow, neither of these will kill. So many downers coming out, so much damage coming out. Ember's still so damaged. Decider finally gets the kill. Delay Nair will do it. Finally getting some kills, finally getting some damage. My goodness. Oh, and the Decider nearly takes him out. Seeing the KO efficiency from Caspian compared to the blue team, who took forever to take out their opponents. And Zol's almost out by himself. Zol is almost out as well. Wow, this is just, and this is actually going to be a complete change from what we see in ones. Whereas in ones, yeah, there's still people who have made the top 8 who make it. Typically we had Nash and Jayun and Diana in the second tournament. In the third tournament we had a few more. We had Vector, we had Nash, and we had Taros. We have a good mix. Oh, and that's it. That's it. That's all she wrote. But this is a complete turnaround, man. Because Ember and Zol are out of the tournament. Which means, if you don't understand, that there is no longer there will be a new champion. A new champion will be crowned, no matter what. But that's not the only thing it means. It means that there's 2 top 8 teams left in the bracket. And we're about to see another team fight for their tournament lives as they're going back to the losers bracket, because top 8 is going on right now in winners semis. And we can't really show that yet because it's top 8. But now we got Sentinel and Cassidy. So easy to remember where Sentinel is. Sentinel and, Cassidy. Okay. Hold on. It just looks wrong. Sentinel and Cassidy are going up against a team that has been making a great run so far in the losers bracket. We're going up against Plague Knight and Cross, they're already back.
Plague Knight.
And fun fact, Caspian and Jaeyoon are also still here due to that victory over Ember and Zul, so we might even see them face off later. But that's if both of those teams win their, sets. Right now, we're going to be looking at Caspian, or Cross and Plague Knight, battle it out against the highest seed left in the tournament right now. They're both fighting for their tournament lives. They're both fighting to go even further. Ground pound. When I was praying on the downfall of Cassidy and Sentinel, I wasn't praying on every team's downfall in the top 8. I didn't even realize it. I was like, wait, where'd Plague Knight go? He's dead. Freaking down air into recovery, I think was what happened. Oh, and a side tick coming out from Sentinel. Sentinel, what is he doing? He's doing everything amazingly. Tell you what, you can call every person in here a fraud except for Sentinel and Cassidy. And Nash Arcadia. Those are like the... Oh, the Nair! But he gets a 1-for-1! Oh no, he makes it back! It's not a 1-for-1, it's just tied stocks, 4-4. I didn't know he had his recovery left. I genuinely thought he didn't. I was like, oh, well yeah, this is a 1-for-1, never mind. Okay. Come on. Sentinel kind of dying pretty early now. This is what happened exactly in the previous. Oh, it's kind of what happened between Amethyst and Bryn. Oh, almost kills there. Almost. Cassidy's Nair will do it. Just like that. 4 stocks to 2. Unhealthy 4, but that's still a good lead to have. It's not like, they're going to be able to kill him immediately. They'll probably be able to put up some damage. Caspian starting to get into that orange. Yellow cotton, as Sparky likes to say. Side air, he's orange. Like I said, they'll put on some good damage. Cassidy. Oh, you don't want to go down there all the way. Ground pound. Recovery. Sends him far left. Doesn't get the side light. Dashes away. We're going to the right side now. Plague Knights! We might not even see Cassidy lose her stock the way that she's playing right now. She's playing like she has 10 defense Magyar. She's playing like she's Magyar right now. Somebody who's not even in the tournament. Neutral air. Almost taking him off the top. The recovery will do it. And Sentinel and Cassidy taking game 1. A lot of damage across the board. Of course, everybody playing their roles, doing average damage. The very worst was Cross with 461, which is still good damage. So I'm not going to sit here and act like he isn't doing great, of course. Or doing good. But, everybody else doing great damage. Having about 500 plus, I think. Everybody had 500 plus. That wasn't named Cross. But right now, Plague Knight and Cross are fighting for their tournament lives. They are fighting for their tournament lives. Like 1000%. Because they don't win this. They don't win this game right here and it's over. Because their backs are against the wall. The question is, will the extra platform do anything? And will the higher extra platform... And it looks like it's not going to do anything as we see the double Sayer and double hammer coming out. The double whammy. This is scary. Down air. Shoot, okay. Ground pound. Down air. Dude. Nair whiffs, okay. Double hammer, not looking too good. Oh, the team combo just barely whiffing. Ground pound. Recovery. Okay. Doesn't even bother to pick up the guitar. She wants to pick it up for the next stock. Shoot. He picks him up. He says, you know what? Hold on. Maybe I can actually get a kill here. Both of them at the very top of the screen. Double gauntlets. Recovery. Cider will take him out. Never mind. That high defensive Sentinel is still playing. Oh, but he doesn't actually make it back. And we get the double KO. So they'll be spawning in very, very, very much at nearly the same time. Pretty much at the same time. Oh, Cross. Oh, but Cross gets the stomp to set up the Nair. That was a smart choice there from her, because he would have done a sidelight there. Yeah, blue team is not looking good. Blue team is looking like it's over. Unlike Caspian and Jaeyoon. I mean, respect to Plague Knight and Cross for making it to top 12, though. This is definitely further than, Plague and Amethyst got. Of course, Plague and Amethyst lost to Caspian and Jaeyoon. This time you're losing to the double hammer, the double whammy. the best team left in the tournament by seed. Obviously, I can't say they're the best team left in the tournament if they're on the loser's bracket because clearly there was somebody better. Okay, they're gonna start getting this 2v1, but she has a second stock to play with, so or she has a final stick of butter. And it looks like it's not even gonna happen because the Ansig, the double KO, Sentinel taking 4 stocks that game. 553 damage coming out for Sentinel, 661 from Cassidy. I didn't get a chance to see what just happened to the other two, but it doesn't really matter because they're out of the tournament. So yeah, it's over. The Plague Knight, you know, the Plague Cross dream is over. They will no longer be in this tournament, facing off against, you know, whoever. He has a long ass jaw. I never realized that like until now. But now we got Red Raptor and Vrax, and they'll be facing a team that just beat the Titans that were Team Moronics. We're going, just kidding. We're going, okay, I need to put a skin on Moonin like right now. You know what, Hugin. I should do that, actually. Hugin is like a different character, technically a different person, so. Yeah, if I get Moonin twice, I'll just do Hugin. So now we got Moonin and Taros. A great team composition going up against Raptor and Vrax, a team that was doing great as the 17th seed, right? Yeah, the 17th seed. This is the seed 21 versus 17th seed in top 12 right now. These guys are fighting for top 8. Whoa. And yeah, we are going to continue on top 8 until we get, you know, top 6. So once we get to top 6, I'm going to end the tournament. Or once we get to top 8, I'm going to end this stream and then, you know, start the next one. Okay. So it's like the third to last set. Oh, the side air and the down air and take him all the way to Albuquerque. Double KO from Vrax. Vrax nearly undamaged. He's untouched. Well, now Moonin has to put on the hurt because clearly we saw that the other dude couldn't do the job. Of course, Vrax and Raptor, still a great team composition. Can't really disrespect them. Of course, right now Red Raptor kind of being the reason why they're still in such a big deficit. Because it's a healthy 4. Okay, Vrax goes down. This gives them a chance for a side air, a neutral air instead comes out. Some kind of kill potential. Sidelight Sair. Sair again. Sidelight Dare into the Nair, into the Sair. Okay, we're seeing a good team combo coming out right now. Down aired. Taros might fall first. Never mind, it might actually be Raptor. Raptor who's long overdue for a death. Sidelight. Goes out for the Sair. Realized. Oh, but the side sig to answer against the side sig. And it's up to Taros and Vrax once again. Oh, and the recovery coming out from Raptor! I don't know what's going on right now with Moonin, but she's taking a good bit of damage. She's taking a good hit. Oh, and she might be dead. She might be dead soon. The ground pound, the recovery whiffs! Goes for a second one, didn't hit. Down air. Stomp on Nair. My bad. D-light Nair. Thinking of hammer. Ground pound whiffs! The side air doesn't kill yet. The side stick coming out from Taros. And the side air. If Red Raptor dies here, there is a chance. But if Moonin dies, which she will, we've seen Taros make the comebacks just now against Team Moronics. Oh, and that side sig will be it. And Raptor and Vrax came game 1 very convincingly. Everybody doing their part. The worst being 42. And the best being 678 from Lord Vrax, who definitely gave these guys a wake-up call, despite them having a great game all around. He gave him a wake-up call. He said, no. This is not the same Vrax that lost in the first round. Or the second round, whatever they lost. This is the Vrax. This is an evolved Vrax. This is the same Vrax. This is not the same Lord Vrax. At all. Like, this Vrax is an actual dog, okay? Vrax got that dog in him because he's nice. Okay. Whoa. Okay, ground pound. Ground pound takes Yeah, Raptor's out, but the sighted are confirmed from Teros. So I wanted to make sure. Didn't want any shenanigans going on. Oh, ground pound whiffs. Avoids Raptor. They said, you know, oh, the recovery from Red Raptor was way too fast. Unfortunately, Moonin was not able to save in time. And the end sig doesn't kill Moonin yet. Down sig coming out from Teros. Or down heavy breakdance. Now we're going to see a lot of damage being put on the Red Raptor. Wow, Red Raptor took a lot of damage there. Oh, okay, hold on. And recovery doesn't kill yet, but definitely will soon. Of course, Red team just doing a lot better in game 2. Can't really put it any other way. Just Red team doing much more things. As we look at Blue team, they're definitely much worse. So the wake up call definitely worked. Unfortunately, that means that Red team is gonna do better. No NSIG, no kind of response at all, because she said no, you can get it. Nair, D-Light, Nair again. And he's dominating. Teros taking 3 stocks on this second stock alone. He finally loses it. Can they get the 1v2? No, the 2v1, or not the 1v2, 2v1. The 2v1 will not work out. She doesn't really get much damage from the 2v1. Teros makes it back immediately, putting a hit onto Red Raptor, but she did take a good amount of damage from that lance from Vrax. Oh, and she's gone. Of course, Teros the king of 1v2ing. Oh, and Vrax overcommitted. It's all up to Red Raptor. Teros having taken, what, 5 stocks? All 6 stocks if he gets the cider. Side sig will do it, and he takes all 6 stocks. Teros, 501 damage, all 6 stocks taken. Moonin with 600 damage herself. What a game. 1100 damage from the Red team to propel them ahead of the curve. I don't know, I said ahead of the curve, but whatever. Propel them ahead against this team that kind of just flipped the script on them in that first game. Everybody was expecting, oh yeah, Moon and Teros, but upsets have been happening all day. So like, seeing Moon and Teros lose is not the craziest thing. Because they are the team that is seed-wise expected to lose. Of course, Teros homie stocking there is going to be a very big issue for the Red team in Game 3, because there is no extra game after this. They don't get that courtesy. They've never gotten that courtesy to get that extra game. And Teros is gone again! Yo, whoever is baiting Teros down there every time, keep doing it, man. The guy's pulling a Magyar. He's pulling a Vector. He's pulling a whatever you want to call him. Like, he's pulling an incredible, like, choke right now. This is the greatest choke of all time. The man, if he would have had 3 stocks, they would have definitely been in a better position. I mean, Moon by herself is doing so much for the team. But now they have to worry about, you know, 4 stocks to 4 and it being 1 stock. 1 and 3 versus 2 and 1. Now it's 3 stocks. But Moonin has 3 stocks herself. It's not good. The team combos, though, they don't care. They said Teros dead, maybe? Nah. Teros never perish. Teros never fall. The Minotaur will never fall. Oh, and that's proof right there. The down air, and they get a complete turnaround. What is Game 3? Teros and Moonin just completely flipped it on its head. Now it's 1 stock to 4. Oddly enough, the 3 and 1 was better. Even though Teros dies here, that's 3. She might get a 3 stock. Nope, she only needs to take 1 stock here. She had 3 stocks to work with the whole game through. 4 minutes, she can just survive. For 4 minutes, she wins the game. As long as she doesn't get her stock taken. The thing is, nobody wants to play like that. Down sig, side sig gets countered. Recovery. He's trying to figure out how to cheese these stocks. He needs to win this game. He's got a lot of damage put onto him. Down air dodged. Another dodged recovery. Oh, and he overcommitted, and Moonin and Teros, despite the incredible performance from Raptor and Vrax in this tournament, they will unfortunately go down in 12th place because Red Raptor just didn't get to play the game. Oddly enough, Teros got to play more. Teros played more on that final stock than Red Raptor did the entire set, honestly. Like, sure, Red Raptor may have had a great game, but like that was it. That was the whole thing he had. The games where they lost was definitely because he was underperforming. What a set though. What a way to end it. Like, they just completely flipped that set on its head. Like, I was like, oh yeah, Muna and Taros, it's Raps, he's on final stock, she's about to die. She didn't die until like 2 minutes into the game. It took 2 minutes for her to die on her first stock. That is incredible. That is insanity. But now, we got Artemis and Mako. They're still making their run. And they're facing off against another great team. Another Lance at that. Facing off against Vector. And, you say it with me now, Ezio. Both of these teams somehow making it really, really far. I can't really discriminate. I can't really disrespect the work that these two have done. Because they were the team to beat Magyar and Volkov. So you can never disrespect them. Obviously, Artemis Mako making it from winner's side after getting 3-0'd. I'm pretty sure they got 3-0'd. Not 3-1. We can check right now. No, Raptor and Vrax got 3-0'd, and then they're out of the tournament now. Artemis and Mako got 3-1'd. So yeah. Well, by Kaya and Koji of all teams, by the way. Like, yo. Whoa, ground pound! Oh. Ground pound doesn't get the nair. Oh, they immediately disarm and it's 6 talks to 6, but it's damaged all around. The down sig comes out from Mako. Oh, ground pound doesn't kill Mako. Neutral there. And the recovery. Ground pound disarms. The end sig gets interrupted. Delay. Oh, the side sig gets interrupted by the downlight. And red team will take a slight lead, a big lead actually. Look at the damage on Vector. He's getting manhandled right now. He's already disarmed. He's already in KO percents. By a good amount of Artemis' 6. Oh, the recovery by itself almost does it though. Of course. It's really just between Mako and Ezio at this point because the other two are somewhat more damaged. But never mind. It's 4 stocks to 2. 3 stocks to 2. Artemis unfortunately could not make it back. Mako still proving she's the better teammate. Even in losers. Stepping up even more. Not taking nearly as many hits. Getting as much damage as possible. Look at Mako just controlling the Ezio sword. While Vector and... yeah, just Vector struggles to get hits on Artemis. Mako might go down here, but at the same time, so might Ezio. Courtesy of Mako's 140 damage placed on him. Very freaking early on in his stock. Oh. Oh, and he gets interrupted, the down sig, but she's finally taken out, unfortunately for them. They're going to have to take out Artemis, and they're going to have to play a perfect game after that. The down sig gets interrupted by the Cider. Ground pound. Oh, and that recovery will do the ground pound from Mako. And he can't make it back. The down air will secure it. A 2-stock victory for Artemis and Mako. Mako with 709 damage. Everybody here played a great game though. 528 being the lowest, coming out from Vector. Ezio somewhat kind of getting better as the sets progress. Despite him, despite Vector still being great. Of course, Vector was the one that clutched the, the set out for them last time. Question is, obviously, Ezio finished the stock, but Vector's clutch, like just his undying, his unrelenting, unstoppable will to like not die, kept them alive in that game. Because he should have been dead to rights, and instead he outlasted the 2 stocks of Volkov, which resulted in their victory. And right now they're just piecing up Mako. They're trying to force 3. Of course, it's going to be a difficult and tall order as red team isn't exactly the easy. They're not a team to scoff at. They're a team that stuck. They're a team that stuck to it, and with the greatsword buffs, Mako's even better now. Her Katars were already looking good last time, and the Scythe of Artemis was already looking good. It was just they kind of faced up against the second best team at the time, and that was Nai and Faye. And you can't disrespect them for it because that was great. Oh, hold on. Hold on. So far we've had a champion get reset into losers and still win. We've had a champion not get reset, and we've had a champion come from losers in a game 5 situation and win it dominantly at that. And the Cider, he can't make it back. Never mind, he can. They all can. Okay, I was a little scared for Ezio when I saw that. Definitely not looking healthy. Okay. Neutral there. Alright. Oh, the down sig doesn't get it right though. Couldn't get the down air. Ground pound. 4 stocks to 3, unhealthy on all sides. 3 stocks to 3, still unhealthy. Oh, ground pound almost kills. Maybe if it was the top platform. Makes it back. Ezio still undying, unrelenting. And he'll immediately put some pressure on the Artemis. Oh, she's taking a good amount of hits. Artemis makes it back. The recovery from Mako finally taking out that Ezio stock. The blue team was able to take the lead in that time. Oh, Ezio with the down air. Okay. It's fairly even damage all across the board for the blue team. On the other hand, it's red and yellow, which is not a good color sign to see as it's a 2v1. Blue team might be forcing 3. They might. Mako with the side sig! Oh, the side sig coming out from Ezio. This is still winnable for either side. Oh, Ezio's trying to clutch it up again. The side heavy, the wake up haymaker. And unfortunately for Mako, Ezio simply played better. 700 damage coming out from Vector, 600 from Mako, and 589 from Ezio. Of course, Artemis still played her part. It was just unfortunate that, you know, she lost so soon. I think that was a great game regardless for both sides. Of course, Mako definitely had a chance to win it all, but unfortunately got disarmed right after, you know, taking out Vector. But Vector, again, in these sets, playing his heart out. Whereas we don't see the exact same coming out from, you know, obviously Ezio still had a great game, but it's not usually a game for Ezio. He's usually not doing as much. Usually it's a Vector carry job. Oh, Mako makes it back, though. Yeah, red team is in a massive deficit right now. Major. This is healthy. This is still healthy stocks for the for the blue team is Ezio, literally yellow, and barely orange is Vector. As on the red side, they're on 2 stocks. They're down essentially what is a full 2 stocks right now. Oh, Ezio and Vector both taking a lot of damage very quickly. This team being very good at evening it up. They just need to be able to take the lead back again. They haven't done that in a while. Oh, and avoids the down sig. Taking a good bit of damage. Neutraler still doesn't kill. That needs to be a better kill option, like actually. That should have killed right there. This is a heavy weapon. Come on, game, bro. Oh, and Artemis will go down before Ezio. Artemis is down to final stocks before Ezio even loses 1. The survivability of the assassin is going to be accredited forever, as now it's freaking 4 stocks to 2. It might be 4 stocks to 1 soon. As Artemis getting pieced up by Vector on the left side. Everybody's on the left side now, just kind of fighting in a clash. Artemis avoiding as much damage as possible. Well, you know, on the other hand, we're seeing Mako do as much damage as possible. Of course, Ezio jumping the gun on these, you know, aggressive actions. Aggressive actions, my bad. Okay. They clash. Ground pound. Oh, and she gets interrupted. She might not make it back. She does make it back. Oh, she doesn't. Never mind. This game is cringe. Seriously, make the fucking bots make it back. And the 4-stock victory from the blue team. And now Artemis and Mako will no longer be making the run. They might actually split up this time, bro. On the other hand, 527 and 525. Ezio leading the charge in terms of damage. Thatch and Barraza versus Caspian and JM before the stream is over. That will be our final set. Wow, it's only been 2.5 hours. Alright. This will be our final set of this stream, and we will be getting Caspian and Jaeyoon. They're back on the board. And they're going up against Thatch and Bothalla, a team that just got 3-0'd. So they're either looking to get their revenge and they're like really pissed about it, or this is the last we'll see of them in the tournament. And hopefully it's the last we'll see of them in the tournament, because somehow Caspian and Jaeyoon still have yet to top 8. Both of these teams have yet to top 8. Caspian can definitely say he was the better player though. I mean, even in that tournament, he was just evidently the better player. Teska was great, but like, yo, Caspian did 800 damage. He did 800 damage. Of course, they lost that game to Moronix because, well, one, it's Moronix, and two, well, yeah, Teska choked. I'll be honest. He had like 2 chances to kill her, but she just like didn't go for it. There was 2 whiff punishes that he just didn't go for. On the other hand, right now, red team not looking too good. Blue team looking better. Thatch being the healthiest on the board. Oh, doesn't get the ground pound. Bothalla does twice in a row. And the recovery, he read that. 6 stocks to 4 in game 1. A minute in, and both red team members are down to 2 stocks. Ground pound. Doesn't get the recovery. Misses it again. Oh, gets hit into that. Another down sig coming out from Thatch. Another down sig coming out from Thatch. Finally disarmed the end sig. The side air. Caspian pulling his team a little bit closer. Pulling the game back a little bit. Great sword getting those buffs. Unfortunately, he didn't dodge in, and he is gone. Next is Caspian. Why am I yawning? Next is Caspian, who's doing great as well. Oh, and he's gone. Unfortunately, it's 4 stocks to 2. Blue team with a massive lead. Bothalla and Thatch doing incredibly well, surprisingly enough. Not something I would have expected, to say the least. It was definitely an unexpected, turn of events. Oh, whoa. Alright. Whoa, okay, hold on. Hold on. It's not over just yet. If they can take Thatch out here. Thatch isn't gone just yet. Oh, but Jaeyoon makes it back. They're getting good damage on the Bothalla. They just need to find the kill on the Thatch. Jaeyoon might be gone. He is. Bothalla takes out Caspian, Thatch, and Bothalla. Going up 1-0. Thatch and Bothalla having 600 damage each. The only person who didn't have 600 damage was Caspian with 591. Even then, great damage from all players. Caspian dealing the least amount. But still, everybody had around 600. Every team averaged 1200 damage. Which is insane. 1200 damage is not usually how much you get. Right now, immediately we're going to see Team Blue kind of start to deal with Thatch. They literally like, screw Bothalla, he has high defense. Focus Thatch, he has low. He's low defense, like, at all times. He dies faster. And the down sig will prove me right, as he finally dies 30 seconds into the game. And now immediately they're focusing on Bothalla a little more, but that's when Thatch thrives. Because that's their game plan. They want you to hit Cody, Travis's main. They want you to hit Bothalla so that Thatch can go in there, get those cheeky hits, get them team combos rolling. Ground pound. Fortunately, Caspian won't allow for any such tomfoolery as 6 stocks to 4 in the favor of Team Red. 5 stocks to 4, still in the favor of Team Red. Okay. Ooh, the down sig hits, but and the recovery. And Bothalla's stock got cheesed. Oh, the Nair keeps him down there. Cider will kill him. Oh, Bothalla, he makes it back. Now they're going to focus him. Even though Bros has high defense, nothing matters when you can just cheese a stock. And that just like that, oh, but he makes it back, does the dodge. Oh, nice cider, trying to interrupt Caspian, trying to help out his teammate. And Caspian doesn't make it back. But that doesn't mean Jingyun's gone. Oh, Thatch on the bottom side. Oh, Caspian can't make it. Or Jingyun can't make it back. Caspian makes it back. He was going to make it back regardless, but he got saved. Side air. Barraza's almost out. Barraza is out. And just like that, it's down to Thatch in game 2. Complete turnaround from the first game. Ooh, team combo coming out there. Downer. I think Downer does it. Yeah, Downer will in fact do it as Caspian and Jae-Yoon take game 2 in a much, much less close of a game. A much less even game at that. They kind of downloaded them a little bit in that one. Small Enigma was the map. They're going to go to one long platform. This map has been incredible. We've seen some stupid things on this map. I kid you not. Remember Moonin and Taros and how they won? Yeah, that was on this map. You remember how like Nye and Faye were down 3 stocks? Well, that was Miami down. Gotcha. But like, you know how many momentum shifts have happened on this map? And this map, everything is an illusion. Same goes for Western Air Temple, but this map a little more recently because it's being used more. It's being played more. But like by far is this pretty much the exact same game. Oh, double knockout from Jae-Yoon. Because yeah, pretty much both. Just any team that goes here, it's like uncharted waters. You don't know what you're getting into because you could get into a momentum shift, a stock exchange, an incredible win from a team that is definitely not supposed to win. Like anything and everything will happen here, and I mean that. Oh, and like I say, Jae-Yoon's down to his final stock before the rest, despite them having, lost 2 kills, 2 stocks very early on. Like I said, a momentum shift is in order about this map. And I don't mean for the game, I mean for the stocks. Of course, as we see it though, Thatch, whoa! Thatch able to take out, Caspian. Jae-Yoon, not looking too bright. Jae-Yoon gotta sit back and let Caspian take most of the front-loading damage. Jae-Yoon getting some cheeky hits. He needs to kill Thatch. Thatch needs to go. If he can get Thatch, that would be very useful. They could focus them. Oh, the ground pound. The Nair, and it kills! It's down to a dark heart red Caspian right now. He has to keep the dream alive for all the Caspian fans out there because Plague Knight is out too. Oh, and it's over. Unfortunately for them, Thatch and Barraza will be going to top 8 to face off against Ezio and Vector. Oh, what a set. Told you, turnarounds are the thing. And like I said, it was a 3-stock victory despite them being down 2 stocks very early on. And that will be the end of this stream. We'll be back after a very short intermission, probably about 5-6 minutes.